Do you know the universal laws of awakening? Do you know that there are laws that order everything in existence? And when you know these laws and apply them, you can create the life you want. I'm TK, and my new book is out. The pre order link is out. Check the notes. Go ahead and pre order. If you are into these laws, this is law number 9 we are doing today, the law of silence. And these are the universal laws of awakening. Starting now. There was a famous sermon done by the Buddha where all he did was hold up a flower. And one of his students, after some time, began to smile and understood the entire lesson that the Buddha was trying to teach. And this is the law of silence, that wisdom and understanding does not come through what you can see, smell, feel, touch, or hear. It doesn't come through the sensorium. It comes through wisdom, which is an inner investigation from your mind. What you want, they lead you. They are information. Words alone don't teach. Experience does. So our experiences of our senses are important, but the real lessons come through silence because it is your mind that creates thoughts, and then it instructs your body. Your brain translates that to your body and makes it move to do it. A lot of things are habitual, so you don't even realize what you're doing. But when you use the law of silence, you awaken, become aware enough that you understand what you're doing. You understand what's working for your good and what's working against your good, that's resistant to your good. Because all things are working for your good, but your mindset may be making it longer for you to realize that or understand that. In silence, you begin to understand that the mind is not your brain, just like your eyes are not your sight. Your eyes allow you to see, your ears allow you to hear, but they are not the hearing. They are the tools. Your brain allows you to think. It allows you to put concepts together. Where are those concepts? They're in your mind. The light allows you to see. What does it do? It translates the vibration of light and sun and it bounces off things and it recalculates and then it sends signals to your brain and allows you to have a visual concept of what's going on. Stop accrediting what's happening to the physical because it starts in the non-physical. It starts in your mind, in your spirit, in your thoughts, and then you create. Thoughts create. The law of silence teaches you this, that in silence, you get the inspiration, you get the clarity to know the next thing to do. That's why going out in nature, going to places where your physical senses can be calm, meditation, stillness, breath work, allows that essence of silence to exist where all wisdom is that you can pull from to now make your best decisions. So the law of silence is maybe one of the easiest ones to practice, because people say, I can't meditate, or my mind chatter, or I just can't do anything. Yes, you can. When you feel like that, use the law of silence. I want to say that this law I've used today and yesterday, so I'm excited to share it with you because I've been so busy with my book coming out and trying to make sure that everyone can know that it exists and learn from it, that I just had a headache, and I said to myself, I want to go into a cave and just be in the darkness for a while and just check out. Now, the natural tendency that people has is, let me go get a drink or some substance that could just sort of knock me out, a sleeping pill or whatever. But when you realize, this really helped me, when you realize the law of silence, really that's the same as going into a meditation, going into stillness and silence. That is a cave. That's a wisdom cave. That is a cave, that is a place of peace that you can push everything out. So you go there, and I don't have to travel outside and go into a mountain to find a cave. I can go into quiet, into breath work. I can go into my meditation room, just go into a room with no TV or phone or tablets and just breathe and go into that place within where I want to go, where I want a physical substance to take me. You can go there all by yourself. This is the law. When you understand that silence is the mechanism, when you sit down, take time and practice. Maybe the first time your mind's still chattering. But if you do the practices of breath work and then just contemplate, who am I? Who am I? That's going to move out any other disturbances in your mind. You can't be upset and happy at the same time. You choose the place that you want to be. So you can't think the thoughts about the day, your to-do list and all of that, if you're thinking thoughts about goodness and kindness and love and God. So, but silence is what can help turn you from the distractions to the focus that you want to have. Because that stillness is then when spirit, wisdom, that unity, divine intelligence, that fabric, that divine matrix that connects everything, that is where you have the ability in silence to connect and use that in your life. So whenever you feel like you want to go in a cave, you want to get away from it all, your mind won't stop racing, and you want to go to something physical like a drink or a substance, stop and say, let me use the law of silence. Let me go into silence as long as I can, and then 1 minute more. That's the practice. And then the next time it'll be as long as you can and 1 minute more. Just like working out, we want to focus on the physical all the time, but it's physical. The same practices, we lightly use them in our daily life, but we don't realize they're more powerful when we use them in our spiritual self, in our understanding of how things work. So the law of silence, when you don't know what to do nothing. When you're going crazy, be still. Forget the world. Forget all this physical stuff. Go within, spend time with your higher power, with the spiritual, with God, which is silent. You don't have to have a conversation or a discussion because you just want to be open enough to allow and receive all of the goodness, the wisdom, like Buddha's student did, in stillness. Look at a flower, look at a tree. You can close your eyes. These things teach us that stillness in life and abundance is in everything, and therefore we calm down, and silence has given us the tool to our own inner contentment. I'm TK. These are the Universal Laws of Awakening. The book, the pre-order is out now. Go in the link and get 10 copies. The Law of Giving and Receiving, we did 2 laws ago. Give this book out. It is meant to be given as a gift to, if you're into these conversations of self-improvement, spiritual awareness, and enlightenment, this book is for you, and it's for you to share people who are ready with the ears to hear. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to pre-order the Universal Laws of Awakening. I'm TK, and we will be back to finish the Universal Laws of Awakening. So you'll be nice and primed up when you get the actual book in your hand. Love and light. Subscribe.